Hello, my name is Michelle. Welcome to this Vinyasa Flow for inner power and to ignite your core. For today's practice, please make sure and have a couple of blocks in your space or whatever you may have in your space to help assist you. Let's begin in our easy seat, maybe propping yourself up on a block, bolster or pillow, bringing that neck in line with the spine, maybe closing the eyes or finding a soft gaze. We'll begin with a deep in-breath. Exhale with the entire body. And again, inhale. Exhale. Taking that in-breath through the nose. Inhale. Exhale through nose or through the mouth. Gently dipping that chin towards your chest, fine line through the back of the neck. And sending that chin towards the sky. Gently back to center, right ear towards right shoulder. Gently back to center, left ear towards left shoulder. And back to center. So we'll just go through a few rounds of me counting us through the breath. And just imagine tracing that breath up the body to the crown of the head. Notice the pause and stop. As you exhale, it travels back down. Notice the pause and stop at the bottom. Cleansing breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. One more round. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Deep in breath. Exhale. And on the in-breath, sending the arms overhead. On the exhale, finding a gentle twist here from above the navel. And today we will find ourselves in many twists. So just always that reminder to twist from above that navel. Gently back to center. Inhale. And then exhale, sending that left arm behind. Maybe right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands to heart center. Maybe releasing one hand to the heart, one to the navel or just above. And take a deep in breath here. Exhale. I embrace my inner power and my strength. I am grounded. I am capable of handling all situations in my life. And sending the arms overhead once again. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. The eyes have been closed. Gently blink them open. Find that focal point slightly ahead of you. Just notice the space around you. And then bring your awareness to the space within you. And we can gently release and come out of our easy seats. We'll make our way onto our sit bones here, bringing the feet flat. Taking a gentle reach forward here, inhale, and then exhale, make your way down to your back. Just bringing the knees towards heart center, maybe sending the knees towards the shoulders, maybe some gentle sways here. And back to center. From here, just going to find 90 degrees with those knees. We'll reach up to the sky, taking an inhale here, and then exhale, reaching upward. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach. And inhale, lower. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach. So firing up that core. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach. We have two more like that. Inhale, lower. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Stay right there. Using that breath. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Release the head. Release the arms. Hands by your side. Let's release the feet to the mat. Send those hips a couple of inches to the left side of the mat. Drop your knees to the right. Left arm to the left. Head wherever you'd like to place it. Inhale. And exhale. Gently coming back to center. Send those hips a couple of inches to the right side. Knees towards heart center. Drop your knees to the left. Maybe extending that right arm out. And again, wherever you'd like to place the head. Deep in breath. Exhale. Gently come back to center. Maybe knees towards the chest, or you can drop to one side of choice, just taking that moment of pause, or maybe you rock and roll your way up. And then we will meet in all fours here, tabletop position. So shoulders over those wrists, hips are over those knees. Let's find some cat-cow movement here. Inhale, finding that arch in the back. Exhale, press away. And inhale. Exhale. One more here. Inhale, pulling the shoulders down and back. And exhale. Gently back to center. Let's tuck those toes under. Send the knees off the mat. Finding a hovering tabletop. You always have the option here to just release those knees. Pull that navel to the spine. Deep in breath. Exhale. Send the crease of the elbows towards the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Send the hips up high into down dog. Maybe pedaling through those feet. Press the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. And exhale. Pressing both heels down. And again, maybe there's a bend in those knees. Option one, stay here. Two, send that right leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale. Release that foot through. Frame that front foot. Let's find a low lunge here. Right knee stacked over that right ankle. Length in that spine. Inhale. Exhale. Let's find our twist here. Inhale. And exhale. Release that hand down. Tuck the left toes under. Send that knee off the mat. Feel a little bit of a lift through that center. Pulling the inner thighs towards one another. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you send the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that left arm forward. Right hand to hip. So feeling that opposition here. Pulling that right hip back. Sending that left arm forward. Energy through that back leg. Inhale. Both arms overhead. Exhale. Let's find that twist. Right arm to sky or maybe to the lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Right arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Bring that left foot in to meet the right. Gently roll up. Head is the last part to come out. Then from here, we'll find a twist with a balance. So maybe you keep that left foot on the floor. Maybe it comes to a block. Or maybe you begin to release that left knee towards heart center. And then from here, we'll find a gentle twist. Extending that left arm back. Sending that right hand to the outside of that left thigh. And again, maybe it's with that foot to a block. Deep in breath. Exhale. Gently back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Release those feet together, finding mountain pose. Let's inhale. Send the shoulders forward. Exhale. Down and back. Again. Inhale. Exhale. One more here. Inhale. And exhale. Arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Palms down. Inhale. Overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Now just check those hips. Pull that right hip back. Hip points face the top of the mat. So finding the right angle for you with those arms today. Gently back to center. Inhale. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Pull that left hip back. Deepen breath back through center. Exhale, take a gentle forward fold here. Find your flat back, maybe hands to those blocks. Crown of the head to the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, release. Find plank position or find tabletop or hovering tabletop. It's just building the heat through the core here. Pull that navel to the spine. Deepen breath. Exhale, option here, maybe you release that right knee towards heart center. And even if you're here in tabletop, you can do the same. Release that foot and inhale, bring that left knee towards heart center. Exhale, release. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale. Release those knees. Take that lunge forward. Release your chest to the mat. From here, bring those hands by the rib cage. Come to the tops of the feet. We'll gently press up here. Shoulders down and back. Inhale, exhale, release. And inhale, exhale, release. And again, inhale, exhale, release. Gently shift through tabletop. Tuck those toes under. Send your hips up high, down dog. Deepen breath. Exhale, let it go. Option to stay here, or 2, send that left leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot through to the hands. Find your low lunge. Pull that left hip back, right hip forward. Find that length through the back. Deepen breath. Exhale. Arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, let's find our easy twist here. Inhale. Exhale, release. Tuck the right toes under. Send that knee off the mat. Root to rise. Feel that stability through the feet first before releasing those arms. Deepen breath. Inhale. Exhale, send the right arm forward, left hand to hip. Feel that opposition. Pull the left hip back, send that right arm forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release. Let's find our easy twist. Inhale. Maybe that arm comes behind the back on that exhale. And inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, release that arm. Let's bring that right foot in to meet the left. Gently roll up here. And we'll find our balance on the other side. So foot to block or knee towards chest. Inhale. Exhale, let's find our twist. Inhale. And to exhale. Let's come back to center. Bring those feet together. Release the arms by your side. Maybe just take that moment of pause here. Engaging the legs. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, find an open twist here. Press strong through that right foot. And inhale, back to center. Exhale, press strong through that left foot. Inhale, back to center. Maybe a reach back. Exhale, take that gentle forward fold. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, release. Move through your version of chaturanga. Maybe that's releasing those knees. Maybe you're releasing that chest early. And that's okay, listening to your body. Inhale, take that lunge forward. Exhale, elbows into your sides. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Engage the legs. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. Deepen breath through the nose. Exhale, release, let it go. Option 1, stay here. 2, send that right leg to the sky. 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you bring that knee towards your nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot through to the hands. Find stability first. When you feel ready, maybe you release those arms overhead. Inhale. And then exhale, finding an open twist here. Check that right knee stacked over that right ankle. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, find your easy twist here. Inhale. Exhale, release that right hand down. Bring that left foot in to meet the right. Send the hips behind you. Send those arms ahead, coming into chair pose. Little wiggle to those toes. Deepen breath. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's find our twist here. Prayer twist. Send that right arm to the sky. Maybe you send left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Maybe you release left hand to the outside of the right thigh, right hand to the lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Straighten through. Release the arms by your side. Tadasana. Energy through those fingertips. Take a moment of pause here. And deepen breath, arms overhead. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. And inhale, overhead. Exhale, find the open twist. Equal weight into both feet. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, back to center, maybe a slight lean back. Exhale, take that forward fold. Halfway up, hands to blocks or shins. Inhale. Exhale, release, moving through your version of chaturanga, maybe skipping chaturanga. Inhale, exhale as you release. Inhale, up dog. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. Deepen breath. Exhale. Option one, stay here. Two, send that left leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe bring that knee towards the nose. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Step the foot through to the hands. Find stability in high lunge. Magnet between those inner thighs. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you send both arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Find your open twist. Energy from that back. Energy from the back of the right knee to the sky. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, let's find our twist here. Inhale, exhale, release. Bring that right foot in to meet the left. Send the hips behind you, find chair pose. Maybe a little wiggle to those toes. Once again, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's find our twist on this left side. Maybe releasing that right elbow to the outside of that right thigh. Maybe sending the right hand there, maybe left hand to lower back. Check those knees, they're in line with one another, stacked over the center of those toes. Deepen breath. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, exhale, straighten through. Send the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, back to center. Maybe slight back bend here. Exhale, take your gentle forward fold. Halfway up. Inhale. Exhale, move through your version of chaturanga. As you launch forward, inhale, exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. So just checking that the feet and hands have equal weight. Deepen breath. Exhale, release. Option one, stay. Two, send that right leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, maybe knee towards the nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot through to the hands. Stabilize in high lunge first. Maybe send the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, find a warrior two. So just checking that we're sending that right knee back towards the baby toes. Maybe that back foot is parallel to the back of the mat or it angles in slightly. Take that launch forward. Inhale. Exhale, find your extended side angle. So hand reaching towards the mat, maybe to a block. Flip that palm towards you. Neck in line with the spine. Inhale. Exhale, back through warrior two. We're going to straighten through that front leg. All toes face the side. Heel toe the feet in. Toes end up facing out. So from here, we're going to release that breath, coming into goddess pose, using that core to release the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Pressing those knees back, centered over those toes. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Take that forward fold. Toes forward, heels back. Deep in breath. Exhale. Walk those hands to the top of the mat. Frame your front foot. Maybe get ready to take hold of those blocks. Begin to shift forward, finding warrior three. Inhale. Exhale. Begin to bring that left knee towards heart center. Again, maybe that foot comes into contact with the ground. Find your twist here. Releasing that left arm back. Inhale. And exhale back to center. Let's find that warrior three again. Deep in breath. Exhale, releasing maybe those hands to the blocks or to the mat. We're going to release that left foot behind us into high lunge. Sending those arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's find our twist here. So same option with those arms, whatever works best for you. Press away from that leg if that elbow's in contact there. Neck in line with the spine. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Gently back to center. Send the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hands to the mat. Bring that left foot in. Find pyramid pose here. Maybe hands to those blocks. Equal weight, both feet. Press into that left hand. Let's find our twist here. Pulling that right hip back. Right arm to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, release. Bring that left foot in to meet the right. Let's scoop everything to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Maybe a deep bend through the knees here. Inhale. Exhale, take that gentle forward fold. Halfway up. Inhale. Exhale, move through your version of chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Hips are high. Deep in breath. Exhale, let it go. Option one, stay. Two, send the left leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, maybe shift forward, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog, send the hips back. Exhale, step the foot through. Find your high lunge here. Again, magnet between those inner thighs. Inhale. And exhale, find warrior two. Press that left knee back. Inhale, take that lunge forward. Exhale, find your version of extended side angle. And pressing away from that leg or the block. Even if you're reaching those fingertips, just find that length through the back. Inhale. And exhale, back through warrior two. Straighten through the front leg. All toes face the side. Let's heel toe in, toes in facing out. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. So let that core release that breath. Inhale. Exhale, engaging the core. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Let's find a forward fold here. Maybe releasing that crown of the head towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Begin to frame that front foot. Begin to release those hands to the blocks. Find your warrior three. Most importantly, neck in line with the spine. Inhale. Exhale, begin to bring that knee towards heart center or foot to the floor. Find your twist here. Inhale. And exhale, back to center. Find that warrior three. Inhale, exhale. Let's find our high lunge. Again, always looking for stability first. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's find prayer twist left side. Inhale, exhale. Send the back of that right knee to the sky. Inhale, and exhale, back to center. Release the hands to the mat. Bring that right foot in, find pyramid pose. Press into that right hand. Let's find our pyramid twist here. Pull that left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale. And exhale. Bring that right foot in to meet the left. Scoop everything to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Deep bend here. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, take your gentle forward fold. Halfway up. Inhale. Exhale, release. Move through your last chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. Deepen breath. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale, release the knees. Begin to walk those knees forward. Come onto those sit bones. Then from here, extend the legs in front of you. Bring that right foot in. Flex that left leg, or flex your left foot. Straighten your right leg. Let's find our twist here. Right fingertips to the back of the mat. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Gently back to center. Release that right leg ahead of you. Left foot flat. And also in these positions, you always have an option to raise the hips. So find a blanket, block, bolster, pillow. You can place that underneath you. Engage that right leg, right foot flexed. Begin to send the left fingertips behind you. Find your twist. Inhale. And to exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. It is raining slightly here, but it actually feels really good. And deepen breath. Exhale gently back to center. Release the feet flat to the mat. Take a reach forward here. Inhale. And then exhale, release and lower. Once there, bring the knees towards heart center. Some gentle sways. Hug the knees to heart center. Inhale. And then exhale, release the legs in front of you, arms by your side, palms up or down, Shavasana. Little wiggle to those fingers and toes. Gently begin to blink the eyes open. Find your focal point. Feet flat. Maybe finding some gentle sways. Now when you feel ready, coming to your side of choice. And then gently making your way up into easy seat. You always have that option. You could stay in Shavasana a little bit longer. The weather is making me come out a little bit sooner. Finding length in the back. On the inhale, send the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. I embrace my inner power, my inner strength. I am grounded. I am capable of handling all situations in my life. May we remember to give ourselves and others total compassion, love, and acceptance. And grateful to our bodies for allowing us to do this practice today. Grateful to share this practice with you. The light within me acknowledges the light within you. Thank you for practicing with me today. Please don't forget to subscribe and or comment below. I would love to connect with you. See you next time.